Hi, oh, excuse me, let's start.
Yeah, this is gonna take forever.
I'm just cut. Already. Hi, my name is Karen Hudson, and I'm the teen coordinator from Joint Base Charleston Air Force Base.
Hi, my name's Chelsea Woodard. I'm the acting teen coordinator from Grand Forks Air Force Base.
I'm Donna Allen. I am the preteen and teen coordinator from Seymour Johnson Air Force Base.
We are losing our teens. The importance of keeping our teens involved is so we can establish great programming for them. They don't know the opportunity that is out there.
I think it's important because a lot of times teens, their parents are deployed and working, so I know a lot of the kids on my base, they're home alone all the time. So if they don't have the youth center, then they're just in their room. Yeah, just like playing video games for 8 hours after school every day. So the youth center is a place where they can do a lot more.
You can meet a lot of friends there, especially friends, and they help you develop skills with like homework and just like learning how to play piano and community service and all that stuff. And a lot of people wouldn't have the opportunity if they didn't go to the youth center. They would just stay at home and play video games all day.
Yeah, because they're open to so many programs such as the BGCA programs, and with Keystone and the YES program, it gives them many opportunities.
Especially for college and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know something that like really pulled me into the youth center was just like the opportunities, especially for like leadership, for like teen council and Keystone. That was what drew me in there.
What drives me to try to get teens involved is because when I was in high school, I was involved in a program separate from the Air Force or 4-H or BGCA, but because of that involvement and building my resume and learning leadership skills, I didn't have to pay for college. I didn't pay anything for my bachelor's degree. I got to study abroad for free, and that was all because somebody took the initiative to push me.
And it is a challenge, and sometimes it's kind of heartbreaking to see like these are scholarship opportunities that teens aren't aware of, parents. We put out all kind of information out, and it seems like parents aren't looking at the emails or they don't see the opportunity.
They should use like things that teens like. Teens like dancing. They love food and dancing at the same time. Free food and dancing. So if you put that together, like teens will come, especially if you bring their friends. So make it open to everybody.
Because teens will go where their friends go, especially to like walk-ins or if we have teen nights, anything that helps with recruiting new members.
Yeah.
We have a gaming expo that we had in March last year, and we actually saw a lot of new teens. But we're gonna do that in May this year. But literally, if you guys ever did like Comic-Con or anything like that, that's kind of what we have. They dressed up, and we just had video games everywhere.
One of the first activities that I went to at my youth center was there was a trip to go rappelling, and that was really cool. And so it's just like cool trips like that. Like everyone wants to go do cool things like that.
Exactly.
Definitely field trips.
Yeah, field trips.
Like doing a teen lock-in. It's funny that there's some teens you've never seen before in the youth center will show up at a lock-in or an open house. What we did recently to try to switch it up for Keystone, because we lost a lot of our kids to PCSing, is we actually made it kind of like, we made a letter that said, congratulations, you've been nominated to come to this open house and be a Keystone member. So that it's kind of like a privilege that they get to come and hear this information and be nominated to be in Keystone. And that really bumped up our numbers with that, so.
Midnight basketball, everyone goes crazy.
Yeah.
That's so much fun.
One time we played a midnight dodgeball game. That was really cool.
Wow.
That was a fun one.
We have like woods in the back of our teen center. So we played Manhunt. It was like it was like really late at night, and we just got like the flashlights.
One way to get your numbers up and try to get more young people involved is to tap a resource with a homeschool. We have homeschoolers come and for gym day, they come once a week or something like that, and then we try to incorporate other programs with that group, and there's about between 30 and 40 each day that come that we can count.
Well, one time at a lock-in, we had the opportunity to invite another base to come, which was really fun, and we ended up playing basketball all night, and we had like this marshmallow shootout, so we had these tubes and mini marshmallows, so cool. And just kind of shot them at each other. So
that's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It was really fun.
Like, we just recently did an open house to recruit teens, but I'm planning on, for when we do the set sail on your scholarship, to do another open house and invite parents and teens to come in and talk to them about scholarships.
Another thing too is I think like the adults there, when you come in the door and the adults look like happy to see you, and they act like, you know, they're happy that you're there and they want you there, then you're like, oh, hey. You know,
It's not so bad.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you feel like people want you there.
Yeah, that's a big thing. It's not just the programs or your friends being there, it's the staff members. When they make you feel really welcomed, especially when you're first moving there and they're like, hey, you know, come on in, and they show you all the different stuff that they can offer. It's really nice to see.
So as a youth center, we kind of foster their individuality, for lack of a better way of saying that. So it's a really good place for them to be, and we give them lots of different opportunities. Outdoor adventures, robotics. I mean, you have to run the gamut in programming so that you can, there's so many different personalities, so many different interests that you have to make sure that when you're programming, you're physically going out into your, to get to your teens to find out what they're interested in, find out how they're communicating. Most teens don't read marketing posters. They prefer, some of them prefer social networking. Some of them aren't into it at all. So they're very word of mouth, face to face. It just depends on where you're at, what the current climate is in your area. Because what might be one way at Charleston is going to be totally different at Seymour. And so we can all sit and talk and chat, but it truly falls, the onus falls on us to find out what our teens need at that point. And then you have to be willing, next month if you need to go find out again what they need.
The streets.
The basketball court.
Yeah, basketball. Schools,
If you have one.
Definitely schools.
Schools.
Yeah.
Well, that's where high school, where you can find a lot of teens there.
Yeah,
High school.
if you
And,
advertise enough at your school.
Yeah, and just tell your friends like, hey, this is a really cool place. It's called the Youth Center. And they'd probably be like, ah, no, I don't know, man. But then you
Yeah.
can just say how much fun it is and bring them in, and they might want to stay.
And on my base, a lot of the teens, they like to hang out at the BX, in
Yeah.
the food court, or at the bowling alley. And sometimes at the
area.
parks on base.
Also, I know you were joking before, but like you can literally just go outside the youth center and just go onto the street and see a kid and be like, hey, you, I see you, come over here.
And going back to what you said about the Guard and Reserve kids, it's important to reach out to them too, because there's opportunities for them to get scholarships from the military and everything. And
I have a good connection with our school liaison and our high school, our local high school. And then I've gone to the middle school, and I have 3 torch clubs at the middle school, and that helps our numbers. And it's good to have advisor meetings once a month, or to connect with the other bases. Some activities work better, and some don't. We get together and talk about how can we improve each program. And then we have our teen meetings and ask teens, what do you want? You know, how can we get you back into the center? We can create all kind of different programs, but if they're not touching the teens, it's a problem.
Just like be a friend to the teens. Like my advisor, he's like a really cool guy, and I know that I can go to him for anything, and he just helps me out, and he's willing to do anything for me. And so it's really great having people who care about you at the youth center, and that just makes an environment, you know, a good one. Makes you feel loved.
You just gotta remember, like, there could be a teen in there, and they might have no friends. They might have just moved there, so you gotta make sure that they feel that there's someone who really cares about them.
Yeah.
Exactly.